for anybody that doesn't know or are unfamiliar with matchmaking, right? Everybody's familiar with rollback, but hey, Khaiza, what does matchmaking? What does the word matchmaking mean for fighting games? And not like the normal definition of like, you know, finding your significant other or something like that. Finding your soulmate on like, well, Tinder, Match.com, Shoddy.net, you know, shit like that, right? I'm not touching that shit. Matchmaking is the process in a fighting game or in general in video games where you try to enter an online mode, let's say ranked, most of the time it's going to be like ranked, and you try to input ranked, and the game will send out like a signal to the server, and the server gauges you on your data, on your abilities of your, like, you know, right, skill level, and it matches you up with people of similar skill level to you. Like in Marvel Rivals, the game will match you up with other people with a similar rank as you. If you haven't touched ranked, then probably like randos with a similar, like, you know, profile skill, right? Or if you're in ranked, similar, like, you know, grandmaster or bronze or gold players, right? In fighting games, matchmaking is like easier because it's 1v1, right? Connecting to one person across the globe or even across the state, right? And it pairs you up with a person at a similar skill level as you, and you get to like duke it out. And it also judges like your internet connection, your internet speed, right? So that is matchmaking, right? And there are good games with really good like matchmaking, and to tell how a good game has like matchmaking is like you press the button for like ranked and you automatically get like, you know, a person with a similar skill level as you, and you get to like duke it out. Seamless, right? A button that just corresponds to this thing and you get like a match. Right? There should be no like long interval like wait times for you to find an opponent, for you to get a ranked match in, or any kind of like ranked match, or any kind of like match in. Well, yeah. Well, there's also like there's also like matchmaking in casuals, but that's only like, you know, in fighting games, right? Oh no, I mean it's for everyone. Yeah, it's for everyone. It's not specifically for like ranked. It's just like measures your like, you know, skills and your algorithms and your data, and it tries to like match you up with people of that like similar like feel. In good games that have like, you know, matchmaking, you just press the button and it works, right? You're matched up with somebody just like at lickety split, like 2 seconds at best. Think like Marvel Rivals. You connect to like there's a lot of people playing, and that's like a good thing. A good quality about good matchmaking is that there are a lot of people playing said specific game. Marvel Rivals is the biggest one. There are a lot of matches that I've had playing that game where it's just literally boop, 2 seconds, sometimes 5 to 7 depending on like your settings, right, for like a delay, intentional delay. But it's pretty fast to just like get a match in. It's very rare to get like something as like 30 seconds to like full on like minutes, like 2 minutes or 3. This is kind of like the problem with bad matchmaking, where you're just like waiting, you inputted ranked match and you're waiting forever, like seeing like paint dry sort of thing. And you're just waiting for a match until the server actually connects you to a person and you get to like duke it out. I felt that experience a lot with Samurai Showdown, another SNK game where I would just be waiting in the training room at full like launch and just waiting on dudes to show up. It was so goddamn boring. I don't mind it as much. I'm a very patient man, but in the world of fighting games like now, where you want to like rank up, you want to understand your character, you want to get the muscle memory down of, you know, your fingers, your buttons, things like that. You want to have good matchmaking that's like, you know, seamless, right? It responds quickly and effortlessly. Samurai Showdown, King of Fighters 15 both had bad matchmaking things. And especially Fatal Fury City of the Wolves had bad matchmaking, where I would just be waiting, right? Just trying to think in life like the thinker, you know? The famous, like, you know, ceramic like art of a naked man just trying to like think, you know? Right? So it's like, man, what the fuck? I'm just like waiting forever to get like a match in. It's like kind of okay in Fatal Fury, right? Because to an extent, for I would be waiting for like, let's say 1 minute to 2 minutes of waiting for a match in Fatal Fury, and it would just be fine. It's not that bad, but I would like it to be, you know, a little bit faster, and the game to have me connect to someone already, you know. And that's kind of like a problem, right? Especially now, because I want to get games in. I don't want to like stare at the wall, because that's like, you know, generally speaking, that's part of like, you know, learning, right? I don't want to like, you know, have like a delay in like my system after taking a test or, you know, taking an exam, right? I just want to like learn the next thing and to like get good and be better at it. I don't want to like wait around and just, you know, hope for the best and think about the next possibilities. I want to tackle that shit now, not like, you know, after 5 or 10 minutes. Now, otherwise what happens is that I'll lose that ability over time, and I won't be able to regain that ability, you know, for the next bout. In the cases of like, you know, Fatal Fury and most of the SNK games that I have played, well, all 3 of them, King of Fighters and Samurai Showdown, I would find myself, you know, at a loss for words of how I'm just like, you know, losing just fundamental concepts because I'm just waiting forever for the next person, and the game is not finding me a match within the next 5 minutes or so. Hell, even worse, like 10 minutes, you know? Matchmaking is really important because you want to keep your momentum of fighting people online, and you want to like get better. Because otherwise, like, let's say for instance, if you lost a ranked match or a casual match, and you try to go back into matchmaking modes again, then you're just gonna be stuck in the same, like, you know, rut of trying to find somebody, and the game trying its damn well hardest to find you a match after like finishing a set, or like maybe even like canceling out after 1 round and then go fight somebody else, you know? So it's really like rough. Like, why is SNK not getting like the hang of this after like, you know, 2, technically like 3 games, right? KOF 15. Oh, sorry, KOF 14, right? KOF 14 is also a thing, and had, you know, I mean, in the era of delay-based netcode, it was horrendous online. It was horrendous. Let me tell you something, Sonny. I haven't played it. I can't say. That's a lie. But I've heard from other people that have played KOF 14 online, it was rough, you know? So, yeah, like, it's not enough just to have rollback netcode, but you also need to have good matchmaking, just good server capabilities, like to the most idealist of standards, like Marvel Rivals shit, Like, I want to get like a match within like 2 seconds. That's kind of like the problem with like, you know, Fatal Fury, and I see it's like upcomings is like, unless they fix the matchmaking, then alhamdulillah, the game's gonna be great. But if they don't fix that shit, then that's gonna be a huge fucking problem in the longevity of Fatal Fury, right? KOF suffered greatly, not only because it was sandwiched between two gargantuan AAA fighting games, Elden Ring and Horizon Zero Dawn for instance, but it had bad matchmaking where it would connect you to players for, and this was estimated and statistically true, roughly about 5 minutes. 5 minutes of play. Or sorry, 5 minutes of, you know, finding somebody. That is not good, right? And especially for fun-ass games like Fatal Fury and KOF, that shouldn't be acceptable. That should not, right? KOF is like one of the most funnest like games, or SNK games have the most funnest like game mechanics there is, and they suffered greatly because the devs just couldn't like figure out how to improve on the matchmaking. It's great that they added crossplay in 15, but it was like an update too late. And now they do that in Fatal Fury, but the matchmaking is still pretty bad. Right? There will be like a lot of times like in my streams where I would just be looking at the black and yellow text, searching for opponent. Please do not cancel, or do cancel. I'm hoping that SNK understands this and they are in the mode to fix it, because otherwise it's going to be bad for SNK to not fix the matchmaking issues. I heard that they are, but let's see, man. Let's see like if they can do it by like, let's say what I've been hearing around, like a second beta of Fatal Fury. I hope that's true. Maybe like near the end of March or something like that. Or just as the expected, wait until like the full launch of the game to like make it like good, right? That's why like matchmaking is like super important, and good examples of matchmaking today would be like Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8.